Well, welcome again to the European International Cup, this pre-season tournament. We are at the second match stage for you.
Well, obviously the players aren't fully match fit, but under the spotlight of the cameras and a lot of supporters, you're expected to put in a good performance, and it's not always easy.
Our match today is Valencia against Newcastle United.
Valencia will go with this team today. Enzo Perez plays alongside Javi Fuego in the middle of the park. Alvaro Negredo is the lone striker today. Newcastle United's lineup. Tim Krul starts in goal. John Joe Shelby starts with Jorginho Wijnaldum in the centre of the park. Seydou Doumbia is the lone striker.
He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. Cross it. Negredo! Corner for Valencia. Goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Oh, in goes the cross. Goal kick here. Newcastle go in and get the ball back. It's a free kick and that's all it is. The referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, he's gone to ground, and whenever that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
A free kick taker going for goal.
It's a poor shot, really, in the circumstances. Well, when you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan, you want to make a good start. Here's his chance. It's his start today.
Yeah, a goal here would certainly help his cause. It would relax him. You don't want to go 3, 4, 5 games not having found the back of the net.
They're not always household names, the fullbacks, but I think this player, obviously, has got the potential to be one.
Yeah, we always talk about the attacking qualities of fullbacks these days, but what I like about...
Going for goal!
Seydou Doumbia.
And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
Corner here for Newcastle United.
He got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner.
Perez.
Good hit at it, but I'm afraid it was off the radar.
John Joe Shelby. Seydou Doumbia.
Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around.
Big test this for Newcastle, one that they feel that they can pass with flying colours. Andros Townsend.
Good tackle.
Rodrigo. Well, he's up on his feet, Alan. I think he'll be back.
Yeah, and the sooner the ref waves him on, the better. You can never understand the delay with these things.
Negredo.
Put it in well. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances. Pretty easy to cope with by the defending team.
Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think he had the old magic sponge, and he's okay now.
And here's the shot. Got in and blocked it.
Maurizio Colaccini. Wijnaldum. It's gone out for a throw-in. Perez. Pablo Piatti. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Giorgio Shelvey. He might be through. Dumbia! And this is a goal! Offside given out.
Oh, I'm not sure he's got that one right, you know. I think he was on.
This is another angle on it, Alan.
Well, it looked like the timing of the pass and the run was spot on, but the defence squeezed, and I think they just caught him off.
No danger at all for the goalkeeper here, or for the defending team, and they will play from the goalkeeper now. Wijnaldum. That's dealt with the problem. Well, that throw is definitely part of the attacking plan. Perez. Attacking now. They've set it up well for the cross. Wijnaldum. Seydou Doumbia. Sabe. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Foul against Newcastle. Joe Shelvey. Townsend. Henri Sabe. Javi Fuego. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Amazing when you think for so many years, decades, there were no substitutions allowed in the game, and teams had to soldier on with injuries with 10, 9, sometimes even 8 men. That's much better now, isn't it, with all the options that are available when the player is hurt.
Yeah, quite often he's substituting when it's just a slight knock, but this one seems more serious, and to prevent further damage, sensibly withdrawn.
Negredo. Javi Fuego. With Valencia, shots on here. Very good stop here. Gonna try one now, and it's in for Newcastle. Faced by the goalkeeper, that was the challenge. In you go, easy as you like.
It looks easy, doesn't it? But I can tell you it's not. You have to be at the top of your game to try it and to convert it. Oh, it's a great finish to take the keeper at the equation. I mean, the keeper had no chance there. Bottom corner.
First goal of the game in this second half. player Miralem Pjanic, who I know has caught the eye of Alan Smith. He has signed for Arsenal.
Yeah, they were determined in their pursuit and certainly willing to spend around £30 million on what is...
Pull back! Great save by a diving goalkeeper. And that will be a goal kick. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there. And maybe that will ease the pressure.
Well, here comes a substitution now. There'll be a throw now after the tackle. Musa Sissoko. And this is going to be a throw. Javi Fuego. Dani Parejo. Newcastle, their man fouled. Wijnaldum.
Goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save.
And he headed it goalwards. Jack Colback.
Now the shot! That was the game, that was the chance.
Wasn't it just everybody in the stadium thought that was going to finish up nestled in the back of the net?
They've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now.
Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that part of the pitch.
Looking all the time to open up the opposition, but we saw it coming that time. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that the battling is still going on.
That's right. One thing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
And the manager's going to make a change here. Dani Parejo. Rodrigo. It will be their throw. Jack Colback.
Here's a chance!
And a goal from Newcastle United.
A goal from Wijnaldum, and that's flown past the keeper before really he could react.
Another angle on that goal.
Restarting at 2-0.
Parejo.
Where there's life, there's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Rodrigo. Right into the middle. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball.
Parejo. Perez. He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Musa Sissoko. The shot's on! What a fine save! A chance for Newcastle, they've got a corner. Super header, narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
Excellent performance from the team. The supporters know that the job is pretty much done, and they're just loving it. I don't think we'll get them out of the ground at the end.
Well, they've been treated to some really good football, haven't they? Some good goals, and they're appreciative of that.
This might be it! And it's in for Newcastle.
And he knew exactly where the keeper was there. He knew he didn't have to hit it particularly hard, you know.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? A very comfortable margin for victory. Can't really be any comeback in the time that we've got left with such a difference between the two teams. That's a fine tackle. It's finished now with the final. Zaidu